Welcome to the Heavy Spoiler Show. I'm your host, Definition. Oh, my bad. I need to stop doing that. Well, anyway, this is the Late Night Theories channel where we talk about MCU or Star Wars news, theories, and movie reviews in general. The theory for today is about Star Wars. Before I say anything else, if you have not watched The Rise of Skywalker, stop watching this video and come back after you have.
It's time to stop!
Now that you are back. In The Rise of Skywalker, it is revealed that Rey is the granddaughter of the Senate, or better known as Emperor Palpatine. So the theory is that Rey is Obi Wan's granddaughter also. This theory comes from a Reddit user by the name of JSIGGYJ. I have no idea what that even says.
Click a motherfucking down ham
They basically think that Rey is a Kenobi for many reasons. One of those reasons is that there was about 20 years in between episode 3 and 4 that let Obi-Wan do anything. Let me explain. Obi-Wan gave Luke to his uncle in 19 BBY, or before the Battle of Yavin. Another thing is that Obi-Wan series takes place around 11 BBY, so the almost 20 years of unexplored Obi-Wan content is going to be explored a little bit. This still leaves us with about 15 to 17 years of it still unexplored. Rey's mother could have easily been born within this time. Obi-Wan has been shown to have love interests before. For example, Satine was one of them. Obi-Wan has even said that he would have left the Order if she told him to. Now, with no Jedi holding him back to having a relationship, Obi-Wan could have easily had a relationship. The user continues to talk about how it could have happened. Obi-Wan could have met a woman while watching over Luke, and he falls in love with her. And as I said before, there is no Jedi Order to stop him. He gets her pregnant, but Obi-Wan gets into trouble because they have to have exciting content in the series. While this happens, he orders her to leave with the baby so she could be safe and give birth. Rey's mother is born without knowing her father or her true lineage, just like Rey. One reason why this is possible is because of Rey's English accent. Both Palpatine and Obi-Wan had one. This would lead to her having one also. Secondly, in episode 7, Rey had a force vision when she picked up Luke's saber. First, she hears Yoda's voice because he is the most wise and powerful Jedi besides, Anakin. After this, she hears Luke's voice. The reason why is because it's his lightsaber, or as he calls it, according to Ryan Johnson, a laser sword.
Meanwhile,
I'm gonna walk out with a laser sword and face down the whole First Order.
All of these voices can be explained to have a meaning, but then why does Rey hear Obi-Wan's voice? What connection does he have? The reason Rey hears his voice is because she is his granddaughter. The third reason, which is the most philosophical, Obi-Wan is said to be an overall good guy. He never broke the rules, and he has never been tempted by the dark side. Palpatine is said to be the complete opposite. Pure evil, never tempted by the light, never has remorse. It could be poetic that Rey would be the daughter of pure good and evil, or the perfect balance of good and evil. This would explain why Rey is really powerful and how she beat a trained Sith Lord, or whatever Kylo classifies as, when she has never even held a lightsaber. It is because she comes from two insanely powerful bloodlines. There is another theory that I feel the need to talk about since it is about the same subject as the previous theory. This theory comes from a Reddit user by the name of AJDog22. This theory is that Obi-Wan had a son with Satine. So in the Clone Wars, it was talked about that Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon were stationed on Mandalore to protect Satine way before the Clone Wars. It was also said that Obi-Wan and Satine fell in love to the point that Obi-Wan would have left the Order if she told him to. Satine had a nephew that was around Ahsoka's age. Anakin was around 10 when he was found on Tatooine. Given this information and knowing that Ahsoka is about 7 to 8 years younger than Anakin, this means that Ahsoka was born around the time when Obi-Wan left Mandalore. Given that Ahsoka and Satine's nephew are the same age, this means that he was also born around this time. Satine's sister was a part of the Death Watch and was high in the ranks for that matter. It would make sense if her son was a part of the Death Watch instead of being a pacifist. This led the Redditor to believe that Satine's nephew is her son but undercover, to protect Obi-Wan from getting in trouble with the Order. This means that there is a Kenobi somewhere in the universe. Even during the sequel trilogy, it could also be possible that Obi-Wan's son has a daughter, who then met the failed Palpatine clone and had a baby that they named Rey. This also means that these two theories are somewhat connected. Let me know what you think about these theories and whether or not you believe them or you think they will come true. That is the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. What do you think the Obi Wan series will be about? Let us know what you think in the comments. It has been fun. Late Night Theorist out.